The focus of this presentation and this panel is really about personalization. So these are the 5 key takeaways that I wanted to make sure people took away with regard to personalization, your ad messages in particular. The first being don't be afraid to make bold assertions about who your consumer is. And a lot of times that's got to be verified by third-party research groups, or at least supported by research that your organization is putting into the marketplace. To really understand who your consumer is, that's the basis and the foundation on which you'll be able to create personalized messages to those groups. The second is use ads that are able to perform double, triple, quadruple duty. So I'm talking about rich media ads that incorporate tons of user functionality. So the example I showcased here was a rich media ad unit that enabled a user to self-select based on their cultural interests. So let's say someone indicates they're interested in art and museums. We would then pull up a list through an XML feed of similar experiences that they could have within the destination, and then we provided maps and additional functionality to actually get them to the doors of this retail location or establishment. Thirdly, we talked about investing in content and rich, robust, compelling content. Marketers have to be able to make that leap and say, put their money behind creating this content, which is so super important in terms of motivating your consumers, especially in travel, because that's what people are looking for. When they're trying to make their travel decisions, they're looking for the content that's going to inspire them. We know through our research that one of the main things people are going to a destination's website for are pictures, photo galleries, videos. So that kind of thing is super important in terms of being able to get that message out to people. And so the fourth tenet is to get personal through a mobile device. I think we can all agree that our mobile devices are the most personal things that we own in many cases, and they provide such a perfect opportunity to create sort of a personalized experience because people are using their mobile devices kind of like an on-site concierge when they're in destination. As we learned in some of our earlier presentations too, they're transacting more and more on mobile devices as well. So you want to make sure that you're utilizing the space that lends itself to a personalized message to your consumer. Finally, the key takeaway for this presentation was keep in mind that it's a courtship with your consumer. It's not just a one-by-one communication where you're doing all the talking. You've got to listen, you've got to open it up, you have to have a two-way communication with the people that are investing in your product and your brand, and take their input to heart in terms of being able to create a message that really resonates with people who are like them.